Hey everyone, TypeScript 7 just dropped and it's a huge release. The compiler was rewritten in Go, it's 10x faster, and it ships with native LSP support. But if you're a Neovim user working with TypeScript, especially Vue, you've probably already started to run into some confusion around how to actually set this all up so that things play well together. There are some real compatibility gaps right now that aren't obvious until you actually start working with projects that use Vue and/or have different versions of TypeScript installed. I want to walk you through what's actually going on, why it's tricky, and how I configured my Neovim setup to handle the current state of things, while staying flexible for when things eventually settle down and we find ourselves on the other side of this transitionary period. The big thing to understand is that TypeScript 7 is not just a version bump. It's a full rewrite in Go, and with that rewrite, the way the language server works has fundamentally changed. In TypeScript 6 and earlier, you had TS-server, a JavaScript process that editors could communicate with. The TypeScript-language-server package was a thin wrapper around TS-server that spoke the language server protocol. That's what ts_ls in nvim-lspconfig uses, and that's what most of us have been running to make authoring TypeScript in Neovim pretty awesome. TypeScript 7 removes TS-server entirely. Instead, the TSC binary itself speaks LSP directly. You can run it with TSC LSP standard IO, and you've got a language server. No wrapper needed. The npm package is still called TypeScript, the binary is still TSC, and the version is just 7. Whatever it ends up becoming. And if you install it in a project, you'll find the TSC binary underneath the .bin folder in node modules. Here's where things get complicated. If you're building Vue apps, your language support depends on Vue language tools, specifically the TypeScript plugin, which is a TypeScript server plugin. This plugin hooks into TypeScript's compiler API to provide things like template type checking and auto imports for Vue files and proper module resolution. But TypeScript 7 does not expose a stable programmatic API. The release blog post explicitly says this. The API is expected to arrive in version 7.1. Until then, tools like Volar, which powers Vue's language support, can't integrate with TS7. They need TS6 compiler APIs. This means if you open a Vue project with TS7's language server, .vue files get nothing. No diagnostics, no completions, no type checking. The TS7 server doesn't know what Vue files are. The Vue team has an open issue tracking this, and the TypeScript team does have an open issue about designing an API for editor extensions like Volar, and there's a discussion on the nvim-lspconfig repo about how to handle the migration. The short answer right now is Vue projects need to stay on the TS6 style setup. Let's look at what's available in nvim-lspconfig today. There's a TS-go config that runs TSC LSP standard IO. This is for TS7. It works well for plain TypeScript and JavaScript projects. There's ts_ls, which runs TypeScript language server standard IO. This is the traditional setup for TS6 and earlier. It wraps TS server and everything works, including Vue support via the plugin system. And then there's the Vue language server for Vue language server itself. The key thing to understand is that these aren't interchangeable. TS-go doesn't support server plugins, so you can't use the Vue TypeScript plugin with it. ts_ls doesn't work with TypeScript 7 projects because TypeScript 7 doesn't ship tsserver.js. So if you try to use ts_ls in a project that only has TypeScript 7 installed, it'll likely just error out. So here's the approach I took. I needed 3 things. First, I needed to detect whether the current project has a local TypeScript installation and what major version it is. I do this by reading node modules /typescript/package.json and parsing the version string from it. Second, I need to detect whether there is a Vue project. I check for Vue, Nuxt, and the compiler single file component package that Vue publishes in the project's package.json dependencies. I also check for Vue.config files as a fallback. Then I branch into 3 paths. If it's a Vue project, regardless of TypeScript version, I use ts_ls with the Vue plugin and the Vue language server. Vue needs the TypeScript 6 API, so this is really the only option that works right now. If it's TypeScript 7 and not a Vue project, I use TypeScript-go with tsc-lsp standard IO, and I resolve the local binary from the node modules folder. So it uses whatever version the project has installed, not a global one. If it's TS6 or earlier and it's not a Vue project, I just use the standard ts_ls without the Vue plugin, clean and simple. Let me walk you through the actual Lua code. I'll share the link to my config in the description, but let me highlight the key pieces. Here's the version detection function. It reads the local package.json, parses the JSON, extracts the major version number, and if there's no local TypeScript, it just bails early. Here's the Vue detection function. It checks dependencies and dev dependencies for the key Vue package I mentioned earlier, and also looks for those config files. Then the branching logic. The Vue project comes first. This takes priority because Vue support is the most constrained. Then TypeScript 7, then the fallback. One thing worth noting is in the TypeScript 7 path, I use nvim-lspconfig with a custom command function. This is because I want to resolve the TSC binary relative to the project root, not from the global path. If you have multiple projects with different TS versions, this might also matter to you. The TS_go config name comes from the nvim-lspconfig. Even though the actual binary is TSC, the config is registered as TS_go in the lspconfig repo. That's just the naming from the beta era when it was supporting the native preview package. This config is designed to be temporary. Here's what to watch for. TypeScript 7.1 will ship with a new programmatic API. And once that lands, the Vue team can update their language tools to support TypeScript 7. At that point, you'll be able to use TS_go for Vue projects too. And this branching logic is going to simplify significantly. Keep an eye on the Vue language tools repo and the TypeScript-go repo for updates. When Vue's TypeScript plugin supports TS7's API, the Vue project branch can switch to using TS_go with the plugin, similar to how it works today with typescript-language-server. Also, watch the nvim-lspconfig repo. They'll likely update the TS_go config and potentially add a dedicated TS7 config once things stabilize. Obviously, the TypeScript ecosystem is in a transitionary period right now. TS7 is by far a massive performance win, but the tooling ecosystem needs time to catch up. If you're working with Vue, the safest bet is to keep using the TypeScript language server plus the Vue language server for now. If you're doing plain TS work, go ahead and enjoy the speed of TS_go. I'll link all the relevant issues and my config in the description. Obviously, if this was helpful, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll try to remember to do a follow-up once the Vue plus TypeScript 7 story is all sorted out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.